Hello class 5th, this is your third chapter, Abraham Lincoln, given on page number 31. By the title, you can understand that in this chapter we are going to study about Abraham Lincoln. Before starting this chapter, let us do this gear up, that is given here. What you have to do, you have to look at the following pictures and identify the persons shown. If you see this first image, can you identify him? I hope many can. He is Dr. Rajendra Prasad, our first president of India. After independence, he was the first president of our nation. He served the nation from 1950 till 1962. Alright. Second is, yes, you all know about him, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He was the 11th president of India and he served our nation from 2002 till 2007. He was a great scientist as well. Alright. Let's see the next image. Who is he? Yes, he is Pranab Mukherjee. He is the 13th president and he served our nation from 2012 till 2017. And who is this fourth person? Yes, I know you all know about him. He is Ramnath Kovind. He is our 14th president of India and from 25th July 2017 till now he is serving as the president of our nation. Alright, so I am giving you some work here. I want you all to find out the names of all the presidents of our nation and the only one female president of India as well. This is your work here. Alright. Now suddenly, why have we started talking about the presidents here? It is because Abraham Lincoln was also the president of India. No, of US. He was the 16th president of US, United States of America. Alright. Now let's start our chapter. See here, read and discover part. Abraham Lincoln was the 16th president of US. He was the 16th president of United States of America. Now see here I am reading. He is regarded as one of America's greatest heroes due to his unique appeal to the Americans. He even is regarded as hero due to his unique appeal that he has done towards the Americans. Alright, we will study about this in this chapter also. Now see here I am reading. His is a remarkable story of the rise of a man from the most humble position to the highest office in the country, that is President of US. His life is a remarkable story. Remarkable means extraordinary story, and we will here study about this, that how he reached from the most humble position to the highest office. You know, the president position is the highest in the country. So how he reached to that position, and that too president of US. this is what we are going to study here. His remarkable story, or we can say his extraordinary story. Now let's read this incredible story. Now I am reading from this line. Can you all see? The doorbell rang loud and clear, ding dong ding. So the doorbell rang, and it's given here ding dong way. Then see here, Sarita ran to the door and greeted her father with a warm hug. So here we can see that there is a girl and her name is Sarita. She ran to the door as soon as she heard the doorbell rang and greeted her father with a warm hug. And she greeted her father by hugging him. Now I am reading here. See, she smiled from ear to ear and chipped, Daddy, you are back. Very early today. Then she was smiling, of course. She loved her father, and as soon as she saw him coming early, she smiled, she hugged him and asked, how come you have come early today? Then Joginder, he gave a pat on her back and said, what he said? We are going for a movie. What a surprise! Which movie? So he patted her back and said, who is he here? Joginder. And who is Joginder? Sarita's father. Alright. He patted her back and said, we are going for a movie. And she asked, what a surprise! Which movie? Of course, that was a surprise to her. Then again, read here, Joginder smiled and said, Lincoln. So Joginder, Sarita's father, he smiled and gave the answer that we are going to see the movie Lincoln. See, it's written also, Lincoln. See, now I'm reading here. Oh, I clearly remember the Oscar Awards ceremony on TV. Then she said that I remember the Oscar Award. What is this Oscar Awards? You know, these are awards that are given. Like you have seen Filmfare and all, these type of awards. So this is a trademark for a statue awarded once in a year. It is given once in a year by the Academy of Motion Pictures Art and Science for achievements done in movies. So the greatest movies, the greatest actors, they all get awarded. All right. So this is a award ceremony. So Sarita said that I remember that I have seen this Oscar award ceremony on TV. Now see what she said. The actor who played the role of Lincoln won an award. And she said the actor who played the role of Lincoln, he won an award. Alright, so in the Oscar, that person has won an award. I hope this much is clear. Now let's read the next page. See, I'm reading from here. You are right. Daniel Day-Lewis acted as Lincoln and won the award for the best actor in a leading role. And Joginder, he said that yes, you are right. Daniel Day-Lewis is the actor who won the award for the best actor in leading role. Leading role means the one who played the main role. And what role he played? He played the role of Lincoln in the movie Lincoln. So he was the main character. Alright. Now read here. When should we leave for the movie? Out of curiosity, now she wanted to know that at what time we can leave for the movie. Now see what Joginder said. The show begins at 7 p.m. We still have 3 hours to go. Sarita's mother, Meena, looked surprised. What a surprise to see you back from office so early. So till this part, only Joginder and Sarita, they were talking to each other. And as soon as she came to know, the moment Sarita asked his father at what time we can leave for the movie, his father replied that the show begins at 7 p.m. and we still have 3 hours. Means what is the time by that? 4 p.m. Now Sarita's mother entered and her name is Meena. You can see here it's written Meena. Meena is the name of Sarita's mother. She looked surprised. Why she was surprised? To see Joginder so early. Alright. Then she said, what she said? I'll get some tea and biscuit. So she said, let's get you some refreshments. And what he was getting? Tea and biscuits. See, now I'm reading here. Joginder looked up and said, that would be great. Let's all go for Lincoln. We will leave at 6 p.m. So then Joginder said, that would be great. We will all go together and we all will go at 6 p.m. because the movie will start at 7 p.m. So by that time we will reach the cinema hall. Till here everything is clear? Now let's read here. Meena nodded. That's fine. It must be a very good movie. And Meena also said that okay, the time is fine. We all will go together and I know that that is going to be a very good movie. Which movie? Lincoln. Now see here, as Meena went to the kitchen, Sarita held her father's hand. Now Meena went to the kitchen, and why she went to the kitchen? To get some refreshment for Joginder. Then Sarita held her father's hand. What she said? Daddy, please tell me about Lincoln. Who was he? Was he a great man? Why has someone made a movie on him? Then she held her father's hand and she said, you know, the children, they are full of curiosity. They want to know everything. So she asked out of curiosity that, Daddy, please tell me about him. How was he? Who was he? Was he that much great man that someone has made a movie on him? So she wanted to know everything about him. Alright, before going to see the movie, she wanted to know why someone has made a movie on him. See, now I'm reading here. Joginder sat down comfortably on a chair and said, well, one question at a time. So she asked so many questions and Joginder was sitting comfortably on a chair and he said, okay, but one question at a time. I can tell you so many questions. I can answer all the questions at a time. Okay. Let me begin by saying that Abraham Lincoln was one of the greatest leaders of America. So he started saying that Abraham Lincoln, he was one of the greatest leaders of America. And what he said after that? He was the 16th president of the United States from 1861 to 1865. So he told her that he was the 16th president of US and he served from 1861 to 1865. Alright. Then see here, Sarita bent forward and said, Daddy, was his father also a president? So her next question is that she wanted to know that was his father also the president? Because according to him, whoever is the president, his son will be the next president. Alright. Now see what does Joginder say. No, he wasn't. In fact, Abraham Lincoln was born in Log Cabin in Kentucky to Thomas Lincoln and Nancy Hanks Lincoln. He said no, it wasn't like that. In fact, Abraham Lincoln, he was born in Log Cabin. Log Cabin in Kentucky, that's a place, and log cabin means a cabin type that is built up of logs. It is not even made of proper bricks and cement. So it shows that he was not even that much rich. And he was born to Thomas Lincoln and Nancy Hanks Lincoln. So the father's name and mother's name is given here. What are those? Thomas Lincoln and Nancy Hanks Lincoln. Then what he said? Abraham had an older sister and a younger brother who died in infancy. He said Abraham had an older sister and a younger brother, but his younger brother died in infancy. Infancy means that early childhood time. In that early childhood he died. So in his family he was there and he had an older sister. Alright. So I am reading till this point. The rest I will read in the next video. Till here you can read this chapter once, and don't forget that I have given you a work to write all the names of presidents of India, and to write the name of the only female president of India as well. Alright. So bye and take care.